At the Harriet Tubman housing project. A paint manufacturer plans to use most of that land, but the city says 20 acres will be left for the community. Our Grace McKenna was at the announcement today. Let's find out what they want to put in. Grace?
Cindy, Mayor Burke says that the main thing is infrastructure to attract private developers to build housing. We also found out today how the city plans to pay for it.
Mayor Andy Burke says East Chattanooga is up and coming.
East Chattanooga is rising.
The next step, developing land on the former Harriet Tubman site.
What we want to see is the beginnings of a really reinvestment in the neighborhood. I think childcare would be a great piece in addition to the site, more housing.
Burke announced plans Monday to turn most of the site into a paint plant. The city wants those property taxes to be reinvested in the rest of the property through a tax increment financing district.
The TIF is really the first step because if we don't have the infrastructure money, it will be very difficult to get this project on track, and we want to use that to make sure that we get the best quality project for the neighborhood.
But TIFs can't pay for housing. Instead, the city will put in infrastructure to attract private builders. Councilman Anthony Byrd says keeping home prices down is key.
I would not vote or agree on anything that doesn't include those developers who are coming in to invest in housing. That's what the people say.
Burke says the city will have to hold contractors accountable.
Part of the process is making sure that we put things in the plan that developers have to live up to.
As the city starts to work to reinvigorate East Chattanooga.
Now, none of this can get done until the TIF is approved, and the first step in that is a vote from the city's Industrial Development Board. They have a public hearing and vote set for November 13th. Live in the studio, Grace McKenna, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Grace, thank you. Replacement